is broken, darkness abides. We have the confidence, hope will arise. The Savior bruised, but not destroyed. Heaven and earth now have no void. It is finished, but it's not over. Though our sorrows remain today, there's a promise, we have an anchor. We see the cross through the empty grave. We see the cross through the empty grave.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's good to see all your bright and freshly scrubbed faces this morning. My name is Ed Gann. If I haven't met you, I'm one of the elders here at Grace Point, and just like to say welcome. Thank you for coming to join us in worship this morning. Both of those of you who are present here this morning and also for those who are online, I just want to say welcome. We hope and pray that you'll have a sense of the Lord's presence here as we worship together and gather together this morning. I would encourage you to fill out one of the Connect cards. It's in the seat pocket in front of you, or it's also online, just to let us know that you're here and let us know if there's anything we could be praying for you. Well, there's a number of things that we want to just highlight this morning, upcoming events. One of them is a little farther out. It's February 22nd, so it's a little bit longer than a month from now. February 22nd, we're going to have one of our men's breakfasts. And this is not just going to be a men's breakfast where we eat together and then shoot the breeze and talk about the weather. We're going to have a meal together, and then we're going to put you to work. So there's a number of projects around the facilities that need some attention, and so we're going to have a meal together, and then we're going to work on the facility. There's something about men eating together and working together that can facilitate conversations that otherwise might not take place. And so we look forward to this event. And we would challenge those of you who are young men to come and be a part of this men's breakfast. I realize that you may be thinking, oh man, I don't want to sacrifice a Saturday morning. But we'd encourage you young men to come. But maybe it would help if you could just picture in your mind, help you get over that idea of sacrifice. If you could just picture in your mind a few sort of wobbly older men on ladders. We'd love to see young men come and be a part of this, not just so that we can give you the dangerous work, while you're still invincible, but so that you can build relationships. More importantly, build relationships with other men, because we see those relationships with other men as something that is key and vital to developing spiritual growth, like iron sharpening iron. So we just encourage you to make that February 22nd men's breakfast a priority. And then the day after the men's breakfast, on February 23rd, we're going to be hosting another of our family forums. And so there'll be one service, and then we'll have our family forum, our family conversation here in the sanctuary after that. And then after that, we'll have a lunch that'll be presented and prepared by our Spanish-speaking congregation. Now, if you've never had a meal that has been prepared by our Spanish-speaking congregation, you're in for a treat. And if you have had a meal that's been prepared by our Spanish-speaking congregation, you'll know to make this a priority. I didn't mention it at the first service, but the conversation that we're going to have, what we're going to talk about at the family forum is we're going to look back at 2024 and see what God has done in 24, look forward to what we hope to see God do in 2025. And we're also going to begin a conversation that we hope is an ongoing conversation that is about, how do we phrase it, a biblical and gospel approach to difficult cultural issues. And so there's a number of issues that we'd like to address in future forums, but we're going to begin that conversation on February 23rd at that family forum. So you want to make that a priority, not just for the food, but for the conversation as well. I want to remind our ladies that this Saturday is the Women's Fellowship Movie Night, and that's something you have to register for, and registration closes shortly. And so if you haven't registered,